Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Bismillah, alhamdulillah, alayhi salat salam, ala rasulillah. In a hadith narrated by Muslim, the Prophet alayhi salat salam said, "The condition of a believer, it's a wonder. It's all good. Only a believer can enjoy the situation. When he is in a good condition, he thanks Allah, and that is good for him. When he is in a bad condition, all he does is being patient, and that is good for him." My dear brothers and sisters, I have an announcement to make, but I strongly believe that my lawyer will do a better job, inshallah.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Gordon. I'm a criminal defense lawyer practicing in Montreal. I've been practicing criminal defense for 6 years now. I work at a boutique law firm in Montreal called Leiter. All we do here is criminal defense. I'm here with my client Isaac, or known as Ishaq Mustaqim, who is charged in Montreal with various offenses, particularly fraud, forgery, the use of forged documents. With regards to the fraud that my client is charged with, the amount of the fraud is $689,970.24. This is what occurred in the year of 2006 over a 3-month period between the months of May and September, wherein 27 different financial institutions in or around the island of Montreal were defrauded. I could say that in the 6 years that I've been doing this, this was not your typical fraud. This fraud was very premeditated, calculated, and in terms of its sophistication, incredible. It's literally something that you would probably see in a movie. We became aware that there was a warrant out for his arrest, and our client surrendered themselves to the authorities. He was detained, denied bail, and he was actually spent 1 month in detention before being released on bail with what I would call pretty strict conditions. He was forced to furnish to the court a cash deposit of $25,000. Amongst other conditions, he is not allowed to possess a cell phone. He is not allowed to enter any financial institution. He is not allowed to leave the province. Our client intends to register a plea of guilt next month, being June, and we're going to be moving on to the next phase of the process, which is the sentencing phase of the judicial proceedings. Typically for a case like this, it would certainly merit a federal term of imprisonment, which is over 2 years. In this particular case, the Crown has informed us that they will be asking for a term of imprisonment between 4 to 6 years. Given Isaac's lengthy criminal record, given the sophistication of the fraud, the premeditation, and the sophistication of the operation, I would easily say that the Crown would not have too hard of a fight to achieve that sentence. But there's a different side to Isaac that we know and that we've come across. Since his arrest, since these events, Isaac has completely turned his life around. I mean, notwithstanding this criminal record, I mean, breaking and entering, conspiracy to commit a criminal act, robbery, assault, mischief, intentional impersonation, I mean, the list goes on and on. Notwithstanding all of this, this individual has completely changed himself. He is no longer the person that he was when he was younger. He's married now. He had a tough life. I mean, he grew up on the street. He grew up a life of crime and violence. That's no longer the person he is. He's married. He's a contributing member of society. He has a stable job. We have letters of recommendation from his employers. He's found religion. He's converted to Islam, and he's very observant of that. He commits himself to do charity work on a purely volunteer basis. No one has asked him to do this, and these are all signs of someone that has seen the process, seen that crime is not a life that he has chosen, and he has clearly indicated that he wants to be a contributing member of society, and that he's turned that part of his life around. He's no longer the criminal that he was when he was a kid.
As a Muslim, I have the obligation of commending what is right and forbidding what is wrong. I strongly feel before commending others to do right, I should start with myself. In fact, I decided to plead guilty to certain things which occurred in my past. What I did was wrong. I deserve to be punished for what I did. Indeed, It is better for me to pay for my mistake and to be punished in this life than in the hereafter. My brothers and sisters, I hope by viewing this video, you will learn valuable lesson. Anything bad you do, you will have to pay for it sooner or later. If you're lucky, you will pay in this dunya. If not, you will have to answer for your mistake during the day of judgment. And be sure, you will not be able to make an excuse in front of Allah. Jazakum Allahu khair.